Welcome to those of you choosing to join your Sunday morning with us. Championship Sunday Fun Day. We are about 15 minutes away from the final performance of the 23 Miles Community College Spring Rodeo. The fourth stop for the student athletes. One weekend remains for them before the College National Finals in June. Today we're giving away trophy buckles to the overall points winners over 2 rodeos. So that'll be exciting. So settle in, get what you need. Concession stand open all day long for you. Thank you to MCC Athletics for making that possible. We're going to play a little more music for you. We're about 15 minutes away from performance time.
Well, Miles City's from the get-go has been a cowboy town. You know, it started out, it was Fort Keogh here when the Army cavalry came here to chase down the wild tribes after Custer got it. And that's how Miles City got started after General Nelson Miles. And off of that, you know, here came buffalo hunters and the trail drives and the cowboys. And they've never left. You know, a lot of Texas cowboys came up here on the trail drives, and some of them never went back. Well, rodeo here has been going on since the early part of the last century. In those days, there was 4 rodeos you had to go to, and that was Calgary, Cheyenne, Pendleton, and Miles City.
There is a romance around cowboys. Hands down, can't beat it.
Cowboys always embodied to me the strength and the backbone of what is America. It's the pride of doing a job right, of giving it everything you got. It's the joy of doing a job well done. It's the joy of riding for the brand, and even if things ain't too good, you go ahead and you do your work, you don't grumble, and you get her done.
This is a cowboy town, but it's pretty unpretentiously so. I mean, you can go downtown here and see a guy clomping along in his boots and spurs, but you might also see a banker walking along that's dressed like an everyday businessman, but he's probably a cowboy too here.
There's a lot of pride in what is happening in Miles City. Miles Community College, the rodeo, the new building, the Ag Advancement Center, where they're holding practice sessions, where they've got the Bears, Broncs, and Bulls Bible Camp, and where they got young people showing up, and you've got people who know what they were doing, champions and past champions that are helping them to understand.
I've been able to help some of these kids, and I bring in instructors and outside people that in the community that I've known and got to know and trust to handle the kids that I want to see done. I kind of have a different family feel for how I want this rodeo team ran. We offer stuff that a lot of teams don't, and I take a lot of these kids under my wing in a sense, and I ask a lot more of them. And with this camp, I've been able to bring them and then recruit kids from Minnesota, we've got kids from Wisconsin, from Oregon, from Canada that come down for this camp. And then me, myself, being a professional bullfighter at the national high school and junior high finals, I'm able to recruit from there and get to know those kids so then I can bring them back to Miles City.
If they have a decision in their heart that they want to ride bucking horses, they want to ride bulls, they want to rope. So much of Miles City's surrounding area, ranchers, rural, and also the people in town, understand that rodeo is a big part of keeping that Western heritage.
The bucking horse sale comes to Miles City and this place booms. It explodes just because of the history, the party, the gathering. There'll be people here that show up that people haven't seen each other for years, and they just come to town because they know people that they know are going to be here. And Miles City just gets behind it 100% and continues to push it.
Come to Miles City for the rodeo and the bucking horse sale. Yeah.
Well, it is getting closer to that time, and I don't care if you are from Miles City, like Mr. Jerry, or you made the journey from Washington or maybe even Oregon to Miles City. Welcome to Championship Sunday Fun Day, the final performance of the Miles Community College Spring Rodeo for 2023. We are one hot song away from kicking this thing off. You've heard me talk about it before, Miles City. I don't care if there's 5 or 5,000. We're going to have fun on Sunday Fun Day, the final short round of the Miles City College Pioneer Spring Rodeo. Just curious one time, who's ready for Championship Sunday? Yeah, nice. You did good. With that, let's go to it. Let's fly the corporate colors of college rodeo. NIRA flag, it is College Rodeo, the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. And, of course, cinch jeans and shirts, the official apparel of College Rodeo. Ram and Ram Rodeo, they sponsor a lot of rodeos, not only in the professional rodeo sanctioning, but also in College Rodeo, the official automobile. Cactus Ropes, the most durable, consistent products available on the market today. And then Cactus Saddlery's having a runaway, and that's okay. Values and ethics are more than words. They're business philosophies. Resist all, best all around, in the official hat of College Rodeo. Cenex has been fueling customers for over 90 years. Thank you, Cenex, for getting on board with the student athletes. And, of course, visit Casper, the YO City. home of the College National Finals Rodeo. We fly the colors of Platinum Coach. You can win a brand new horse trailer next weekend. Thank you, Platinum Coach. Northwest College is located in Powell, Wyoming, and part of the Big Sky region. So we fly the colors of the cowboy state of Wyoming. And, of course, it is Montana, Montana. The student athletes from north of the border, we celebrate them. Yeah, Miss Rodeo Canada's with us. Well, it was Halloween, but that's all right. She's Miss Rodeo Canada in our hearts as she proudly packs around the maple leaf. As we introduce this next flag, if you've been with us here, maybe you were with us last weekend in Bozeman as well. It is the most beautiful flag ever made. And as we parade Old Glory around for you today, we celebrate one of the greatest liberties and freedoms that flag represents, and that is the opportunity to gather together and pray. And so I invite you, if you believe as I believe, to join us this morning, if you so desire, with today's invocation. Father God, it's been a great weekend. We thank you so much for this opportunity to be here together in this sport that we love, and we just ask a blessing on the spectators, the equine athletes, bovine athletes, but most of all these student athletes. Father God, lift them up today. Win, lose, or draw, keep them lifted up, bless them, and get them home safe. And we ask these things in your holy name. Amen. And once again, to honor that beautiful flag, Miles City, your national anthem. Yes, I like it. Thank you, Rebecca Stroh. A rodeo royalty and a graduation coming up for Rebecca Stroh and the Pioneers. Thank you. Down at that north end, roll that door down for us if you can. Roll the little door down for us. We're going to the buck and shoots. It is time for the bareback riding. Thank you to Cactus Gear. Thank you, Powder River Livestock Handling Equipment. More corporate sponsorships. Let's start it off the Stockman Back Bucking Shoot. Birch Pro Rodeo bucking horses are in. We're going to go bareback riding. We're going to start it off with the number one man in the Big Sky region, Trevor Kay. The Ag Major, the sophomore from Western. Justin Kissick, TK Sampson back inside. Champion Arena with us, your Ram pickup men. Wade Berry, Bruce Keller, our Pro Rodeo officials. Happy birthday, Bruce. Happy birthday. It continues. One hand in the ring and mark out rule in effect. We're going to ride a bucking horse for 8 seconds and score the cowboy up. In the first round, Trevor Kay was 79 points. Opportunity to jump all over the leaderboard in round number 2. Let's help him. Come on, Trev. That's cowboy stuff in Miles City. Looking down, you saw the horse go down, but you saw the good cowboy wait patiently and not panic. Coach J.T. Robbins, the champion saddle bronc rider, knows what to do in those situations. 46 points with an option for a re-ride. 46 with an option. Taking the re-ride. Take the re-ride? Yep, I like it. So we'll see that young man back out. Score goes away. That's how you win championships in the Big Sky region, is not backing down. So that leads us to Montana State University Northern's Ethan Frazier. He was a 70-point marking yesterday in the first round. If you were here with us in previous performances, you heard me brag on these two bareback riders battling, go round after go round. They did all last fall, and they are continuing to do so this spring. MCC bucking shoots where he's getting ready. Last-minute instructions from Coach Kallenberger, also a past champion in the horse riding events. Come on. Nice job, Ethan. Nice work. Horse just set up and went to bucking. Ethan did his job. Now it's in the hands of the pro rodeo officials. Yes, you can cheer for that. How about cheer for 68 points on the ride? 68. He's good on a pair. 138 on 2. Again, the trophy buckles going to the overall points winners over the 2 rodeos. Thank you so much to John and Debbie Morford getting on board in the bareback riding. They're bringing the trophy buckles. We're going to stay at the bucket chutes, roll into this section of saddle bronc. First section of the saddle bronc riding. We're going to start the Lynch Trucking Bucking Chute. Ashton Fry, Miles City. Miles Community College, a freshman. Rodeoing for Coach Sylvan Lacrosse. No score in the first round for Ashton. We can change all that in Championship Sunday. Average points only qualify if you get a score in the first round. But in a straight 2-header, you get an opportunity at some short round points. The momentum has been gaining for this young man, and the confidence in the saddle bronc riding. Starting last fall and then on into spring. No better way than to cap off a good weekend in Miles City with an 8-second ride. All right, Ashton. Stay put. Okay. Oh. Well, it was a heck of an effort for your Pioneer. What do you say you lift him up one time? He's going to take a no score. Pop that rein right out of his hand. But it's getting better. It is getting better. Coach Del Nose is our regional faculty director. Not only the head coach, but also doing some administrative duties. But he is the coach of this next young man. We're going to Wyatt Berkram, Northwest College, Powell, Wyoming. The Trappers. Miles City Bucking Horse Sale got behind the Pioneers. They're bringing us the saddle bronc riding. Big supporters of the program in Miles City. Let's go to work. Come on. Well, not the preferred method of a get-off, but down too soon, no score. For the Trapper from Northwest College. A re-ride the Bareback, that's going to come up in the second section of the saddle bronc. So as we escort out the good Birch Pro Rodeo Bucking Horse, we'll make a transition down to the timed event end, brought to us by Bank of Baker. Bank of Baker are not only sponsoring the timed event end, but also the steer wrestling. We're going to crown some champions today. Well, we know who the overall points winner is. And, of course, student athletes, be ready. If you're in contention, check with Tori Anker, our official secretary of the Big Sky region. She'll be tabulating points. We're going to award some beautiful trophy buckles that say you're the MCC champion for 2023. Top 10 in the timed events, and in some, it was a tie. That brings back 11. But now in the steer wrestling, we're going to start it off. Let's start it off right. Let's start it with a Pioneer from Miles City, a freshman, Grady Ranch Larson will be first to go. Freshman growing up in Sidney, Montana, going to school here in Miles City. Grady Larson for the Pioneers be the first man to nod his head, the steer wrestler. Now, dismount, catch a steer, throw him down. Oh. Well, he had to be aggressive. He was 16 flat on his first one. He took a run at it. He's down. No time. Steer gets away. Let's go to a sophomore from Dawson College. Peyton Houghton for the Buccaneers. He'll be next to go. 12.7 in the first round, qualifying back in the number 8 position. Opportunity. Catch him, shape him, set him over. There you go, Peyton. .8 seconds on the run, 7 and 8. 22 and 6 on a pair. Oh, correction. 20 and 5. 20 and 5 on a pair. Got faster. I added the wrong guy's time. I like it. Nathan Agana was 5.9, the senior for the Bobcats. Correction, that's Matt Goings. Matt Goings, University of Montana Western. He was 14.8 in the first round. The senior, the business major for the Bulldogs, going to take a no time. Now we're going to go to Mr. Agana. All right, Nathan. Just started bulldogging earlier this winter. He's 5.9 in the first round. Gets tighter from here, 5.9. 4.1 was the fastest time in the first round. Not a huge separation. Yeah, Nathan. 4.6 on the run. 10.5 on a pair, and he's in the lead. I like it. Nathan. Now let's go to Jet Murphy. University of Montana Western was 6.9 in the first round. Jed Murphy, Coach J.T. Robbins and the Bulldogs represented Dillon, Montana. All right, 6.9 in the first round, Jet. Good head catch. There you go, Jet. 8.4 on the run, 8 and 4. 15-3 on a pair. 4-6, 7-8, 8-4, the leaderboard right now in the short round. 10-5's got the lead in the average. Dylan Fremont, Montana State University, was 5.7 in the first round. That'll work on Sunday Fun Day, 5.7. Gives him 11-4 on a pair. He's sitting second. Second the round, second the average. Now we get into the fours. Bodie Spring, Montana State University, a junior, was 4.9 in the first round. Came in this spring the number one man in the steer wrestling. He came in number one in the all-around. He got bumped down a little bit after the Montana State Rodeos last weekend in the all-around standings. The battle is not over. All right, Bodie. Qualifying back in 2 events today. All-around talent from Bozeman, Montana. Coach Kyle Whitaker and the Bobcats. Another quick catch. Got his feet. Get around. Get him over. Yeah. Seven 1. 12 flat on a pair. 7-1 in the round. 12 flat, he's sitting third. We're into the top 3. Let's go to Chance Story, Montana State University Northern. 4.7 on his first one. Third place finish in the first round. Another young man qualifying in multiple events today from Havre. All right, Chance. Pick him up, set him down. There you go. $8.2 on the run for Chance. 8.2. That'll give him 12.9 on 2. Nathan Egena still has the lead. 4.6 in the round, 10.5 on a pair as we're down to the final 2. Next young man won the first rodeo in the steer wrestling. Jace Bustad stopped the clock at a time of 4.3 in the first round. Hey, how about Jace on Sunday Fun Day? Plus 10 at the line. We broke the barrier. 4-7 plus 10 goes to a 14-7 for leaving too soon. 19 flat on a pair. I like the offense, though. I like the offense. Winner of the first round was a freshman, a business major from Montana State, Jaden Whitman, getting set to go. Final man to go on the bank of Baker, steer wrestling. There you go, Jaden. Yes, sir. Businessman run. Well, we'll put him at 6.6. Good enough for third in the round. 10.7 on a pair. Let's go to the youngster, the new guy, Nathan Egena, getting a win in the average. Won the round, won the average, coming from middle of the pack. That is awesome. We'll wait to find out who the official overall points winner for the trophy buckle. Thank you, Bank of Baker. We're going to groom up a pattern, make a transition. Ladies in the go time coming up next. Thank you to Jackie Jensen Photography being here with us all weekend once again. You can get pictures not only from Miles City but also from Bozeman. Any of the rodeos last fall. Go time. It's been a battle for 2 weekends. 7-9 to 6-5 is a spread. 11 go tires qualifying back into championship Sunday Fun Day. Once again, let's start it off with a pioneer from Miles City. Tycee Phelan was 7.9 in the first round. Let's do it again. Nine seconds flat on the run for Tycee, 9 flats. I'll give her 16.9 on a pair. Yeah, you can cheer for that. Jill Marsenko, Montana State University Northern, getting set. She was also 7.9 in the first round. All right, Jill. $9.4 on the run today, 9.4, 17.3 on 2. Let's go to Elizabeth Bolich. $7.6 in round number 1. The southpaw from Washington getting set. All right, Lou. There you go.
7-3.
7.3 on the run today for Elizabeth. 14.9. She's in the lead. Brooke Ritchie, University of Montana Western, was also 7.6 to qualify into the championship round. Nice smooth run for Brooke. Eight seconds flat on the run today. 8 flat. 15.6 on 2. She's sitting second. 7-3, 8 flat, 9 flat, 9-4. Top 4 times right now in the short round. Montana State University Northern, once again, Kenda Statham. 7.5 in the first round. Yeah, Kenda. 7.6 today, 7 and 6. 15.1 on 2. She moved into the number 2 spot. Sierra Vons Cooper, Miles Community College. Took 2 goats yesterday. $7.2 in the first round. What did that show? That showed consistency and dedication. All of that builds confidence, yes. Yeah, Sierra. 7.8 on the run, 15 flat on 2. That'll move her in the number 2 spot in the average. 3rd in the round so far. Tavy Leno, University of Montana Western, a freshman. Grown up in Sheridan, Wyoming, going to school with her brother and the Bulldogs, Dylan. You'll see her a couple of times today as well. Pick him up, set him down. There you go, Tavy.
8-9.
17 flat. Tavy Leno was 8.9. 8.9 gives her 16 flat on 2. $16 flat on 2. We're into the top 4. We're going to award a trophy buckle for the steer wrestling coming up right after the go time. Jessica Stevens finished 4th in the first round, tying a goat in 7 seconds flat. Sophomore, Big Sky Regional Student President, rodeoing for the Bobcats. Come on, Jess. Yes. The heat in the kitchen just got a little bit hotter. How about 6 seconds flat today? 13 flat on 2. Bested her time yesterday by a full second. Jessica's in the lead. We're into the top 3 now. Harley Beasley, University of Montana Western, 6.8 in the first round for a third-place finish. Tied for second and third. No, just a little bobble. That's the kind of pressure in the go time in the Big Sky region. 11-1 today, 11-1. 17.9. 17.9 on 2. Paige Rasmussen was 6.8 in the first round as well. She was the winner from rodeo number 1. Tied for second, third in the first round of the second rodeo. College national finalist. Come on, Paige. .4 on the run for the Redhead for the Bobcats. 13.2. She's second in the average. Second in the round, second in the average, and we're down to 1. Oregon native J.C. Curran, Montana State University, the senior. 6.5 in the first round. .8 on the run for JC. 6 and 8. That's going to give her 13.3 on 2. Jessica Stevens is going to win an average at 13 flat. 6 flat in the round. How about the goat tying on Sunday Fun Day? 6 flat. 6.4. 6.8. I like it. Good job, goat tires. We're going to come down in front of the buck and shoots one time. A steer wrestler, it's time to crown the champion over 2 rodeos. And I'm looking for a tall young man by the name of Jaden Whitman. Come on down, Jaden. Don't worry, you won't pull a muscle. Stride out, come on down, and shake a hand. Yeah, I like it. Somebody cheer for the Bobcat, the freshman Jaden Whitman. 250 points. He's your overall buckle winner. Thank you, Bank of Baker. Way to go, Jaden. Go time. Thank you, Sullivan's Furniture. We're going to do some tabulating. We'll have a champion for you coming up shortly. We're going to stay at the Bank of Baker timed event and do a little team roping. Philip Bowers, Peyton Houghton, Northwest College partnered with Dawson College. They were 11.9 to qualify back 10th into the short round. Anybody's business in the short round on Sunday Fun Day. Hey. 6 seconds flat on the run. 17 and 9. They put the heat on. They're in the lead at 6 flat. Way to go. Tavy Lino, Tegan Lino, Western. 11-5 the first round. A team that can get your money any day of the week right here. Oh, on and off. Cheer for the Bulldogs. Cheer for Tavy and Tegan. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to some cowgirls for Montana State University. Some freshmen. Briar Newman on the head side. Sydney Von Moos on the heels. They were 9.5 in the first round. Team roping, thank you to the Danks Rodeo team and the Hubing Ranch. Bringing us the Heading and Heelan buckles for the weekend. And not going to fit on Sunday Fun Day. They're going to take a no time. Madeline Foster on the head side. Jackie Serini on the heels. Western. 9.4 in the first round. All right, Bulldogs. Jackie. Yes, sir. 9.2 on the run, 9 and 2. That's going to give them an 18.6 on a pair. Second the round, second the average. Gavin Knutson, Luke Murphy. 9.1 in the first round. University of Montana Western. And going to take a no time. No time for the Bulldogs as we go to some teammates. Harley Beasley, Trace Martin were 8 flat in the first round. Fifth place finish. Nine two is sitting second, 6 flats leading the way, and that's the go round. 17-9 on the pairs, got the lead in the average. Beasley and Martin for the Bulldogs. A little extracurricular activity. We're into the top 4 now. It went like this: 6'9", 6'9", 6'8", 6'4". Cale Day Chief on the head side. Cass Cairns, Dawson College. Cale Day Chief on the head side. Reaching at him. Got him. Cascarins. Leaving no doubt. 6.6 on the run. Buccaneers are in the lead in the average. 13.5 on 2. Unofficially. All right. Gunnar Plenty, Mason Trollinger, Northwest College, Powell, Wyoming. We're also 6.9 in the first round. Leaderboards a 6 flat, 6-6, and a 9-2 in the go round. Took a run at it. No time on Championship Sunday. Back to the Buccaneers we go. Chase Kellett on the head side, Hayden Welpton on the heels. They were 6.8 in the first round for a second place finish. New head coach Sean McGinley. Assistant coach Jen Weeding and the Buccaneers from Glendive. Well, with only 3 times on the leaderboard, a throw, a swing, and a miss. The number 1 team from the first round was a Pioneer partnered with a Bobcat. Let's go to Cameron Handy, Hayden Taylor, 6.4, to win the first round. Three times in our short round, 6 flat, 6-6, 9-2. Field official's going to ride down right now. Smooth call in the field at 6 flat. And unfortunately, figure eighted around the nose is going to be a no time. Cheer for the last team regardless. Cheer for Day Chief and Karen's winning an average. 6-6 in the round, 13-5. Way to go. Bowers and Houghton, they're also picking up some go-round placing at 6 flat. They win the round. We're coming back to the Buck and Shoots. Team Open is complete. Thanks again to Dank's Rodeo Team and the Hubing Ranch. We're going to give away another buckle. Looking for the redhead. A cartwheel all the way to Sylvan Lacrosse. That's what I'd do. Paige Rasmussen won the overall points with 320 in the go tying this weekend. Congratulations, Paige. Another one for the trophy case. Thanks again to the go tying Sullivan's Furniture. Unfinished business in the bareback riding's what we're going to do first. As Trevor K is getting set to go. recap of the bareback riding. 68 points is in the lead for the round. 138 on 2 is Ethan Frazier. Trevor Kay was 79 points in the first round. If we can roll that door down on the north end, that'd be great. Thank you. Reride opportunity for Trevor Kay. Had to do it. The score awarded to him on the first horse wouldn't have been enough. Here we go. Come on, Trevor. There you go, son. Nice work. Scores coming in for the Bulldog. Yeah, you can cheer for him. $75 points on the ride for Trevor. 75. That's going to win an average, win an average for the college national finalists for the Bulldogs. Just a sophomore. We're going to roll right into the second section of the saddle bronc riding, a wide open leaderboard. Lynch Trucking Bucking shoots where we're going. Thanks again to Miles City Bucking Horse Sale for sponsoring the saddle bronc riding. Montana State University Northern, Dallin Hoover getting set to go. He was 38 points in the first round. Correction, let's go to Garrett. Sticking with Haver, we're going to the man that won the first round, the number 2 man in the region. Garrett Cunningham, a sophomore. Going to school, get a degree in diesel. Ezra Coleman has a moped. 2. Garrett Cunningham getting set to go. 66 points to win the first round. Yeah, Garrett. Nice little jump kicker from Birchboro Rodeo. $74 points on the ride, 74. 140 on a pair. Next young man won second in the first round. Also a sophomore going to school at the University of Montana Western. Stockman Bank Buck and Shoot. We're going to Carson Klingler, 57 points in the first round. All right, Carson. Down too soon and no score for Carson Klingler. $74 points in the lead right now in the round. Nobody can beat him in the average. Garrett Cunningham. Let's go now to the number one man in the Big Sky region, a college national finalist, a Montana Circuit finalist, a Bobcat, a senior. Caleb Meeks getting set to go. MCC Bucking Shoot. All right, Garrett, go be a cowboy. Pick up men right in and set him down safely on the ground. Way to go, Caleb. Scores coming in. 56 points on the ride, 56. That'll put him second in the round right now. One rodeo remains for the student athletes of the Big Sky region. That is next weekend at the University of Montana. Now we're going to go to Dallin Hoover. MSU Northern was 38 points in the first round. Might not win the average, but he can win second. 38 points in the first round. Lynch Trucking Bucking Shoot is ready. Dallin. Advantage to the livestock is the mark-out rule. Got to have your feet over the front points of the shoulder first jump out of the chute. If you do not, doesn't matter how good the ride is, it's a no score, and that's what's happening here. No score for Dallin. Going to a teammate. MSU Northern once again. Stockman Bank bucking chute.
In his defense, this one was rolled in just a little late.
Thanks again to the Miles City Biking Horse Sale bringing us this saddle bronc riding. Arena's ready. Miles Gravely, last man to go in the saddle bronc riding. More yellow flags on the ground. Another cowboy missing a bucking horse out. It's going to be a no score. Garrett Cunningham is going to get the win of the round, win of the average once again. Caleb Meeks picking up a go-round second place finish. Some more buckles to give away as soon as we get our bucking horse out of the arena. Trevor Kay should be right close, up close and personal. Trevor into the arena. He is going to win the bareback riding. Thank you, John and Debbie Morford. Congratulations, Trevor Kay. In the team rope, and I'm looking for a couple of Buccaneers to make their way down. Chase Kellett and Hayden Welton won the average, won all the points. Hurry every chance you get, fellas. Yeah. Heading and heeling champions for the weekend, Chase Kellett, Hayden Welton, Dawson College. Nice work. You know, cartwheels aren't just for the ladies. Yeah. Fall down and roll. I don't, do something. Nice work. Sean McGinley will do a cartwheel for you. Back to the Baker timed event and the ladies in the breakaway roping. 11 qualifying back in the breakaway roping. Thank you to John and Debbie Morford for bringing on board this event as well. We're going to start with a bulldog from Helena. The Helena Cowgirl going to school in Dillon. Michaela Witter was 3 flat in the first round. 3 flat to 2-4 is the battle. Anybody's ball game. There you go, Michaela. Well, we did do it in 3 seconds flat. However, we broke the barrier. That is a 10-second penalty for leaving too soon. 13 flat for Michaela. Let's go to Ashton Carlson, University of Montana. Coach Corey Mitty. She was also 3 flat in the first round. The upperclassmen for the Grizzlies. And a swing and a miss for Ashton. She'll take it no time. And let's stay with a teammate. Brooklyn Bocall was 2.9 in the first round. Come on, Brooklyn. And no time for Brooklyn. Doggone it. University Montana Western. Krista Marchand was also 2.9 in the first round to qualify to Championship Sunday. Cavs are winning on Championship Sunday. 13 flats got the lead as we're going now. A statistics major from Oregon, a senior for the Bobcats. Let's go to Kate Hepper. 2.7. Split 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th in the first round. 2-4 won the round. 2-5 split second and third, and 2-7 took the rest. Rode in, took a good money shot. 4.1 is her time, 4-1. Gives her 6.8 on 2. Kate is in the lead. A teammate, also a fellow senior, Megan McGinley, getting set to go. 2.7 in the first round. Very, very competitive, much like the Go Time in the Big Sky region. It's the breakaway roping. Quick setup, quick throw, quick catch. She's consistent, 2.7 on the run, 2.7. 5.4 on a pair. Now Megan is in the lead. Two 7 for 1, 13 flat. Let's go to Mary Gibson. She was also 2.7 in the first round. Miles City Pioneers represented. Oh, I bet you're right. Megan's got the lead, 2.7. Mary Gibson, Miles Community College, hometown cowgirl. There you go, Mary. .5 on the run for Mary, 3 and 5. 6.2 on a pair. Put her second. Second the round, second the average. We're into the top 4. This next young lady qualifying back again. J.C. Curran, Montana State University, a senior. 2.7 in the first round as well. No, doggone it. No time for JC. No time for the Bobcat. We're going to stick with the Bobcats all the way to the end. Let's go to Jessica Stevens qualifying back again as well. She was 2.5 in the first round for a third-place finish. Our women's all-around sponsor for the weekend rockin', 7W Trucking. Thank you so much. In the men's all-around, CHS Incorporated. And she's going to take a no time as well. Let's go to the young guns for second and first. Briar Newman will go first. She was 2.5 in the first round. Also rodeoing for the Bobcats, Coach Kyle Whitaker. Second place, second and third, splitting it with her teammate, Jessica Stevens. Oh, Briar going for first. Empty looped into no time. 2.7, 3.5, 4.1, and a 13 flat is hanging in the top 4. We're down to 1. A freshman for the Bobcats, Sydney Vaughn Moose, was 2.4 in the first round. She got the win. Sydney also going to take a no time. Still a good weekend for those young ladies. Megan McGinley is going to get the win in the round at 2.7. Wins the average of the second rodeo with 5.4 on 2. Way to go, Mary Gibson. A second place finish. Kate Hepper in third. Back in front of the buck and shoots right now. Somebody cheer for Garrett Cunningham, your average buckle champion over 2 rodeos. 360 points this weekend. Way to go, Garrett. Coach Sylvan Lacrosse awarding another trophy buckle. Thank you, Miles City Bucking Horse Sale. Bringing the saddle bronc riding. Tie down roping. Thank you, Strecker Farms, for bringing the buckle. We're going to start with a youngster from Havre. 11 tie-down ropers qualifying back into championship Sunday. Court Nugent, first man, stopped the clock at 11-5 in the first round. Canadian talent, rodeo for Coach Kellenberger. Pick him up, set him down, wrap him up. Gets on, rides forward. 12 flat on the run, 12 flats for Court. 23.5 on a pair. He's got the lead. We'll stick with the lights from Havre. His teammate, Chance Story, qualified back again. Another event, 11-5 on his first one. There you go. Step in, set him down, time up. Man, we're going to start it off with a broken barrier. He was 10.3 on the run if the calf stays tied, 10.3. He broke the barrier. A 10-second penalty takes me to 20.3. 31-8 on 2. Again, a big thank you to Bill and Jan Champion Arena here inside the beautiful Ag Advancement Center. Home of the Pioneers. Let's go to Bodie Spring, a Bobcat from Montana State, a junior. 11-4 in the first round. Qualifying him back in another event. There you go, Bodie. As he gets on, rides forward, 8.8 on the run for Bodie Spring, 8-8. He just took over the lead, and the average at 20.4 on 2. Correction, 20.2, even better. I like it. Thank you. That's why everything from me is unofficial. Cooper Pavco, University of Montana Western, 10.2 in the first round. Titans up from here as well, 10-2 to 9-4. Much like the Breakaway rope in anybody's ball game. Bodie Spring put the heat on him, 8.8 in the round, 20.2 in the average. Here we go, Bulldogs. Yeah, all right. Well, if you're going to fall towards the calf. 10.9 on the run for Cooper. Good recovery. 10.9. 21-1. He's sitting second. Cole Trexler, Miles Community College, Miles City. Another one of the graduates. 10 flat in the first round. Qualifying back into Championship Sunday. Come on, Cole. Come on, Pioneers. Pop him around, pick him up. String the front leg up with the back two. Hurry. Yes, sir. Well. Eight and 4 on the run, but we broke the barrier. 18-4 with a 10-second penalty. 28-4 on 2. Eight, 10-9, 12 flat, top 3 times in the round. Gunner Plenty, Northwest College. Powell, Wyoming was also 10 flat in the first round. There you go, Gunner. 1 wrap and a half hitch. $10.2 on the run, 10-2. That'll time for the lead in the average at 20.2 on a pair. Second in the round, tied for first and second in the average. We're into the top 5. Ty Christensen, a senior, University of Montana Western, was 9.9 on his first one. All right, Ty, step in, set him down, time up. Yes, sir. Second in the round at 8.9, 8 and 9 for Ty. He just took over the lead, the average at 19.8 on 2. The go round tightening up now, 8-8, 8-9, 10-2, 10-9. Mike Nanini finished fourth in the first round with a time of 9.8. The junior for the Bobcats. College national finalist. Continuing on, the Strecker Farm sponsored tie-down roping. Hooray, hooray. There you go. "12 seconds flat on the run, 12 flat for Mike Nanini. 21 and 8 on 2. He's hitting second, the average. No, he's hitting fourth in the average. 19.8, 20.2, 20.2, and a 21.8. He's hitting fourth. Brett Bartholomew, University of Montana Western, was 9.6 in the first round. Third place, second and third place finish. You're all right. String, cross, tie. And doggone it, 15 and 1 today, 15 and 1. That'll give him 24 and 7 on 2. The senior majoring in interpretive dance for the Bulldogs. A little tough luck on Championship Sunday. Trav Johnson, a freshman for the Bobcats, 9.6 as well in the first round. Well, it's hard to tie any three legs when we got them tangled up. He says, I'm going to take care of the cattle. Declare myself, took myself out of the running. Cheer for Trav. He's going to take it no time. The number one man from the first round is a sophomore from Northwest College. Logan Smith. 9.4 in the first round. Right now, the go round is an 8-8, 8-9, 10-2, 10-9. 19 flat? Well, 9.6 on the run, 9.6. That's good enough to win the average at 19 flat on 2. Logan Smith, way to go in the average. Fastest time of the short go round, Bodie Spring, 8.8. Ty Christensen in there at 8.9. We'll see how the points shake out as we're going to groom it up and get ready. Ladies in the horse race, barrel racing is coming up next. Working perfectly. Thank you to Stollard and Associates bringing us the next event, the barrel racing. Ladies drawing for position on the ground, and we're going to start it with a bulldog from Western. She was 14.42 in the first round. Shelby Poorman getting set to go. Would have been a 14.34 today. One barrel down's a 5-second penalty. 19.34. 19.34 for Shelby. Lacey Lawrence, University of Montana. 14.28 in the first round. Here comes a freshman. Come on, Lacey. Go, go, go. How about 14 and 11? 14 and 11 on the run. 28-39 on a pair. I like it. Molly Salmon getting set to go. 14-23 on her first one. Fourteen and 11 as well for Molly Salmon. 14 and 11. 28 and 34. And she's in the lead. Let's go now to Paige Rasmussen. 14.32 in the first round. Go, Paige, go. 14 and 12 today. 14 and 12. 28-44 on 2. Nicole Groenveld won the first round, 13.96 by 1/100th of a second. Northwest College, Powell, Wyoming. No, today would have been a 14:08. We tip a barrel. 19:08's the total. Right now, 14 and 11 has got a tie for first and second in the round. Molly Salmon, the grad student from Montana State's got the lead in the average, 28 and 34. We're going to groom it up and come back with 5 more. Top 3 times so far, 14-11, 14-11, and 14-12. 14:43 was the cutoff in the top 10. Hannah Lowell, University of Montana Western, will be next. $14.43 in round number 1. Hustling around number 2, looking good, Hannah. Hurry. $14.23 today, $14.23. 28.66 on 2. Alexis McDonald won the first rodeo. In the first round of the second rodeo, she was 14.06. She's next to go for the Bobcats. There you go, Alexis. One barrel left. Go, go, go. Exactly the same time in round number 2, 14:06. Alexis is in the lead, 28-12. Let's go to Taylor Moykin, second the first round, 13:97. Junior for the Bobcats. There you go. And just like that, everything changed. 13:89 today. 13:89. 27:86. We got 2 to go. Let's go to Shay McDonald. 14:38 in the first round. There you go, Shay. 14-12 today. 14-12. 28.5 on 2. Ashton Carlson was 14-22 in the first round. University of Montana. Come on, Ashton. Jocelyn Hurry. 14-26. 14-26. 28-48 on 2. 28-48. Well, she won second the first round. She won the short round. She's going to win the average. Taylor Moykins, 13.89 today. 27.86 on 2. We'll see how the overall points shakes out over the weekend. Alexis McDonald winning second. Great job, barrel racers. We're going to pull the barrels, pull the electric eye. Some more buckles to give away. Let's start in the breakaway roping. 177.5 points this weekend. And she's from right here in Miles City. Mary Gibson is winning the overall points in the breakaway. Way to go, Mary. Somebody cheer for your pioneer, your overall breakaway roping champion. Thank you, John and Debbie Morford, once again. In the tie-down roping, it is a young man from Northwest College. Where's Logan Smith? Yeah. 260 points this weekend over 2 rodeos. The Trapper from Powell, Wyoming. Way to go, Logan Smith. Opportunity to stand up and stretch. Make a new friend on Sunday Fun Day. One event remains, and we're just getting them loaded. So get what you need from the concession stand back to your seat. Bull riding coming up next. Also, if somebody can roll the door down on that north end, we'd appreciate it. One event remains. It is time to go back to the buck and shoots. Tyrama bringing us the bull riding, getting set to go. As we're getting ready, opportunity to introduce you to the lifesavers, the gladiators on the ground to save the cowboys. From Rosette, Wyoming, the professional talents, the champions, say hello to Ezra Coleman. Working the other side, it is the captain of this program, the head coach of the Miles Community College Pioneers, the Montana Bullfighter of the Year. Say hello to Sylvan Lacrosse. We're going to start it off in the Stockman Bank bucking shoots where we're going to get ready. Yesterday, the Bulls won the battle in the first round. I predict a change today. We got more prizes to give away coming up after the bull riding. Cameron Falcon, Montana State University Northern. Electric major. Coach Doug Kallenberger. And the lights from Hammer. A sophomore from Havre. All right, here we go. Oh, Cameron. Oh, get up, get up. Cheer for your bullfighters one time. Right off the get-go, there to save a cowboy. $68 points on the ride for Cameron, 68. Scores came in, 68 points on the ride. Cameron's got the lead. MCC bucking shoot. Let's go to a Bobcat. Riley Harrington, a freshman for the Bobcats. Cameron Falcon in the lead at 68. Brief power glitch, not a problem. We're back. Scores. I see a yellow flag, says no. Going to be a no score for Riley. Warming up another one. University of Montana Western's Gavin Knutson getting set to go. Stockman Insurance buck and shoot. There you go, Gavin. Keep hustling. Successful 8-second bull ride on Championship Sunday for the freshmen for the Bulldogs. 67 points on the ride for Gavin. 67. $68, $67. We're riding bulls on Sunday Fun Day. Lynch Trucking buck and shoot. We're going to another Bobcat. We're going James Stonebarger, Montana State University. Come on, James. Hustle, hustle. And a good effort. A good effort, however, down too soon. No score. Regrouping, resetting. Leaderboard is a 68, 67. Thank you to Tyrama bringing us the bull riding. Again, CHS Incorporated and Rocket 7W Trucking. They got together on the men's and women's all-around. We'll be awarding more trophy buckles. The conclusion of today's performance. Clayton Haverland, Western, senior. Thank you, Heather Van Well. Thank you, Jim Warnicki, Mountain City Salary, along with Eastern Montana Fairgrounds, Mountain City Livestock Commission. They are friends of MCC Rodeo. Clayton. Heads up. Doggone it. Great effort. And the senior from Western, he's down too soon and a no score. Let's go to the Stockman Bank booking shoot. Miles Community College, Miles City, brings us the #1 man in the Big Sky region, Owen Carlson. The official stopwatch is on the arena floor. I'm going to look down. Judges say not quite long enough. Great effort from your Pioneer. No score for Owen Carlson. One man remains. Northwest College, Powell, Wyoming. Zan Young getting set to go. All right, Zan Young. 68, 67 on the leaderboard right now. Zan Young, Northwest College. Oh. No score for the Trapper. That will officially bring the curtain down. Cameron Falcon, 68 points. Gavin Knudsen, 67. Bull riding is complete. Thank you again to Tyrama. Thank you to each and every one of you who chose to come out and hang out with us on Sunday Fun Day. A great weekend here in Miles City, and on behalf of Coach Sylvan Lacrosse and all of the Pioneers, drive careful. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. We'll see you next weekend in Missoula, Montana.
Well, Miles City's from the get-go has been a cowboy town. You know, it started out, it was Fort Keogh here when the Army cavalry came here to chase down the wild tribes after Custer got it. And that's how Miles City got started, after General Nelson Miles. And off of that, you know, here came buffalo hunters and the trail drives and the cowboys, and they've never left. You know, a lot of Texas cowboys came up here on the trail drives, and some of them never went back. Well, rodeo here has been going on since the early part of last century. In those days, there was 4 rodeos you had to go to, and that was Calgary, Cheyenne, Pendleton, and Miles City.
There is a romance around cowboys. Hands down, can't beat it.
Cowboys always embodied to me the strength and the backbone of what is America. It's the pride of doing a job right, of giving it everything you got. It's
In the barrel racing, Alexis McDonald, if she's somewhere close, she won the barrel racing.
Thank you, guys.
It's the joy of doing a job well done. It's the joy of riding for the brand, and even if things ain't too good, you go ahead and you do your work, you don't grumble, and you get her done.
This is a cowboy town, but it's pretty unpretentiously so. I mean, you can go downtown here and see a guy clomping along in his boots and spurs, but you might also see a banker walking along that's dressed like an everyday businessman, but he's probably a cowboy too here.
There's a lot of pride in what is happening in Miles City, Miles Community College, the rodeo, the new building, the Ag Advancement Center, where they're holding practice sessions, where they've got the Bears, Broncs, and Bulls Bible Camp, and where they got young people showing up, and you've got people who know what they were doing, champions and past champions that are helping them to understand.
I've been able to help some of these kids, and I bring in instructors and outside people that in the community that I've known and got to know and trust to handle the kids that I want to see done. I kind of have a different family feel for how I want this rodeo team ran. We offer stuff that a lot of teams don't, and I take a lot of these kids under my wing in a sense, and I ask a lot more of them. And with this camp, I've been able to bring them and then recruit kids from Minnesota, we've got kids from Wisconsin, from Oregon, from Canada that come down for this camp. And then me, myself, being a professional bullfighter at the national high school and junior high finals, I'm able to recruit from there and get to know those kids so then I can bring them back to Miles City.
If they have a decision in their heart that they want to ride bucking horses, they want to ride bulls, they want to rope. So much of Miles City's surrounding area, ranchers, rural, and also the people in town, understand that rodeo is a big part of keeping that Western heritage.
The bucking horse sale comes to Miles City and this place booms. It explodes just because of the history, the party, the gathering. There'll be people here that show up that people haven't seen each other for years, and they just come to town because they know people that they know are going to be here. And Miles City just gets behind it 100% and continues to push it.
Come to Miles City for the rodeo and the bucking horse sale. Yeah.
Well, Miles City's from the get-go has been a cowboy town. You know, it started out, it was Fort Keogh here when the Army cavalry came here to chase down the wild tribes after Custer got it. And that's how Miles City got started after General Nelson Miles. And off of that, you know, here came buffalo hunters and the trail drives and the cowboys, and they've never left. You know, a lot of Texas cowboys came up here on the trail drives, and some of them never went back. Well, rodeo here has been going on since the early part of the last century. In those days, there was 4 rodeos you had to go to, and that was Calgary, Cheyenne, Pendleton, and Miles City.
There is a romance around cowboys. Hands down, can't beat it.
Cowboys always embodied to me the strength and the backbone of what is America. It's the pride of doing a job right, of giving it everything you got. It's the joy of doing a job well done. It's the joy of riding for the brand, and even if things ain't too good, you go ahead and you do your work, you don't grumble, and you get her done.
This is a cowboy town, but it's pretty unpretentiously so. I mean, you can go downtown here and see a guy clomping along in his boots and spurs, but you might also see a banker walking along that's dressed like an everyday businessman, but he's probably a cowboy too here.
There's a lot of pride in what is happening in Miles City. Miles Community College, the rodeo, the new building, the Ag Advancement Center, where they're holding practice sessions, where they've got the Bears, Broncs, and Bulls Bible Camp, and where they got young people showing up, and you've got people who know what they were doing, champions and past champions that are helping them to understand.
I've been able to help some of these kids, and I bring in instructors and outside people that in the community that I've known and got to know and trust to handle the kids that I want to see done. I kind of have a different family feel for how I want this rodeo team ran. We offer stuff that a lot of teams don't, and I take a lot of these kids under my wing in a sense, and I ask a lot more of them. And with this camp, I've been able to bring them and then recruit kids from Minnesota, we've got kids from Wisconsin, from Oregon, from Canada that come down for this camp. And then me, myself, being a professional bullfighter at the national high school and junior high finals, I'm able to recruit from there and get to know those kids so then I can bring them back to Miles City.
If they have a decision in their heart that they want to ride bucking horses, they want to ride bulls, they want to rope. So much of Miles City's surrounding area, ranchers, rural, and also the people in town, understand that rodeo is a big part of keeping that Western heritage.
The bucking horse sale comes to Miles City and this place booms. It explodes just because of the history, the party, the gathering. There'll be people here that show up that people haven't seen each other for years, and they just come to town because they know people that they know are going to be here. And Miles City just gets behind it 100% and continues to push it.
Come to Miles City for the rodeo and the bucking horse sale. Yeah.